we will resume this part of the video in a moment. Is it called a refresh if you do a 30-year bath? So we have this old cabinet finally taken down. So no medicine cabinet in here. Oh, there I am. Hey. Yeah, that's a little off-center. It doesn't bother us. That's where the outlet was. What is very interesting, and then just a couple, these free hanging shelves. So of course, they've got a bolt in here with an anchor that attaches there. Oh, and yes, I've started to use these since I have, oh, gross. Oh, since I have quite the coif. Seal I have. I don't have it plugged in, but when they wired it, so what did they do? Did they have that goes to the switch, and then that goes to the outlet, is why that's, should we say cold? It's not on unless the light is on. Well, so there's a little on our refresh and the paint, my sweet wife, actually, and it does look very good. I did not almost use the word actually. So my brother with his, what was it called? Glitch, Glitch. I've never seen such a small package of beans, Amadeo. It must have been an 8-ounce jar, but, and I don't measure my grind. I don't care if it's too fine or too thick. How much water? Once again, Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. But what I learned, ooh, I didn't know I had what I needed, is he poured like 40 grams. Does he weigh water instead of going by volume? Yeah, he weighs it. After the first pour or gate, you stir it. Make it a little, now first of all, that's much more than I think the 40 grams but let's give it a stir. Now, these things are cheap that I use, I guess, the Melitas, so I'm gonna leave that there for a reason that will become apparent in a moment. So I've given it a stir, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Shoot. I was gonna pour a little bit over to kind of rinse it out. Groovy. Not bad. And we'll take a break for a second to do the opening of the, they have two flavors. One's a chocolate peanut butter. It comes in a 16 pack. Whatever. And then the other one I get are the pure protein, but I don't like the caramel version. So on all of these, a decent amount of protein, not overwhelming. You may not be able to read, that's fine. 16 grams. I don't need fiber. Definitely diabetic. I don't need sugar. So 3 grams is low. You can see it's 4% your daily allowance. Fiber, a gram. And, oh, yeah, this will be less gross than taking a bite. Yep, you get peanut butter in there in addition to the chocolate. Now, my brother you'll probably find on Insta as Deo Muse, Deomews, Amadeo Rossi, the coordinator of the 8035 Music Festival for its first 10 years. I don't know if coffee connoisseurs like my brother and our son, that's my wife and I, my brother and I didn't have a son. I was going to joke that I have a 57-year unblemished record of heterosexuality, but that would conclude that I came out of the womb attracted to women. So my record, let's say, started at 7, so 50 years. But yeah, I don't think, again, brother or son would brew this much coffee. What happens, I mean, I told you it's a cheap filter, but what happens is it tends to really get bogged down at the end, and I'll give it a little twist to get the rest out. In a quicker fashion, you can just sit there and watch it and it'll never drain, or walk away. So I'm not going to give you a taste test, but there's another pour over. Once again, you've seen me talk about this. A man who is the best joke teller, spider killer, fixer, advise, sick, giver, bear hugger, protector, tear wiper, in short, superhero. So advise, in parentheses, you would put SIC question mark and outer parenthesis to indicate it. I hate to say the grammar is wrong. It's the wrong word. So my English experts can talk about that. But there's 6 minutes you won't get back. I'm pretty much ready to go. What I will also do occasionally is, there's always extra water, is I'll pour a little bit straight in the cup, give it a little stir. I think it does two things. It keeps me from trying to go right to the top and then spilling over. And it can give the coffee a little less bite. So again, y'all have a good day. I'll have, let's see, if it's 16 grams, and I eat about a fourth of it, I just got 4 grams of protein.